Jean, Jean Seraphine trying a chest pass to know the passes. There's the lob pass, the chest pass. And you cannot hold the ball. A player cannot hold the ball for more than 3 seconds. It's a good game of stringent rules, Delvin.
Oh, yes.
Wing attack to wing defense. Lobs this
Lovely
one.
ball.
Lovely lob. Shoots and scores. So Marian Frederick on a roll there. Tall, strapping young lady. 11-5 is the score. St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Definitely. And Carter, from the time that ball is lobbed into her, she has no difficulty and so on in terms of converting because she'll have an easy shot to the hoop because she has the height advantage, so they have to block her out. And that's the idea, to prevent her from getting there.
She gets another shot and no doubt she will convert. One more to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It left 12-5. On the other court we see the Antiguans warming up to play, I think it's the St. Lucians. And tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, because of the game not playing last evening between Barbados and St. Lucia, we will have that game to be played tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So all early risers come to the Windsor Park or listen. GIS will have it on their YouTube and their Facebook page.
As a matter of fact, Carter, some of the people that are working at the ministry maybe can just speak out and have a look at the game.
Well, the game is, the duration is just 1 hour as a shot is taken by Dominica. 1 to Dominica, 12-6 is the score. By the time they get to work, the game will be almost concluded. 1 hour game and a good pass there by Kyla Winston, gives it to Lisa James. She shoots and she scores. So Dominica on a roll now. One more to their score. 12-7 is the score. Dominica on the attack once again. Verna Graham passes again to Lisa and Lisa misses. A clear shot there and missing, and it will be a throw in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines from the goal line. Goal attack gives a high ball to center. The center gets it to Marian Frederick, and once again she converts. No difficulty there for Marian Frederick.
And as you realize that she has the height advantage, so the goalkeeper will have to look to block her out. Don't let her get inside. So she should be standing at the back of her instead of at the front of her, Carter, because she have using the lob. They have used the lob and converted again. So Carter, the goalkeeper has to go at the back and try to block her out from the basket to prevent her from getting that ball, because from the time she get that ball inside there, it will be an easy hoop.
Well, she's having a good time at negotiate, and the center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Nerissa Delpeche, sort of a French name, as once again Marian Frederick shoots and scores once more. 15-7 I make it. 15-7 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Delpeche finds a goal attack. A good one-hand catch there by the wing attack. The wing attack being Josiane Antoine. And once again a goal is scored. So it's 16-7. Jan Seraphine passes to the wing defense to wing attack, one step and shoots, and again Lisa misses, tries to get it back to her. The goal attack is, it looks like Kyla Winston, and she shoots and scores. So one more to Dominica's total. 14-8 it is, 14-8. The center, Delpeche for St. Vincent. There's contact there. They must tell you the officials in this match. Win Benty.
She converted again, Frederick.
So
Carter.
One more to the total. It makes it now 17. 17-8. Win Benty of St. Lucia with the umpire. One of the umpires. As we watch a bounce pass, lovely bounce pass, and there is a penalty shot taken there by Lisa James. One more to Dominica's total. Dominica now 9, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines 17. 17-9. The other umpire who did a match last night, again to Mary Adams, having it her own way here.
Frederick's having her own way.
Marian Frederick, yes. 18-9 I have it. Frederick is having her own way here. Dominica on the attack. The center tries a bounce pass, intercepted nicely there, but a penalty pass there. Gives it back to Kyla Winston. Winston will try an awkward looking shot. Was she trying to get Lisa or was she trying a shot there?
Well, as a matter of fact, she stepped, so she had to shoot the ball to pass the ball. And the defense was holding his position, Carter.
But it's a free shot, a penalty shot. So one more to Dominica. They get into double figures. 18-10 is the score. And we have Lilia Mafurin Cameron, who is from Trinidad and Tobago. The reserve is Joel Youngstrong. Joel Youngstrong of TNT. There is a penalty shot. She takes it and scores. So Marian Frederick on the roll here.
On fire, Carter.
Really on fire. 19-10. Here is Verna Graham. Nice long pass. The umpire whistle blows for penalty pass it is.
And it's the first quarter, the end of the first quarter.
And the end of the first quarter. I hope we have the stats right. We'll just confirm it. 19-10 I have it, Delvin. We'll get some confirmation. But certainly, Marian Frederick and the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team having the much better first quarter.
Well, you can say much better first quarter, Carter, because the defense of the Dominica team have to really step out to block out the goal shooter, and that's not been happening, Carter. And as you realize that the team St. Vincent played with a lot of confidence after that victory last night, and as you realize that they are moving the ball very nicely, and they are getting their lob passes. Their lob passes have been perfect, Carter, into the goal shoot Frederick, and Frederick really her attempts. A matter of fact, Carter, out of the 19, she may be about 17 of the points.
Well, last night she dominated the St. Kitts side. She had 52 goals and attempted 60, which is a percentage of 86.7%. Very high percentage. We thought that Rihanna Regis had the high percentage, but her percentage, Rihanna for Antigua, was just 80.7, 46 out of 57 attempts. So clearly, Marian Frederick certainly is a sharp shooter, and one Dominica will have to guard against with a little more intensity. Let me just run for the Dominica side. Omi and Charles, the goal defense. Makira George, wing defense. Josette Germain, who has the assignment to hold Marian Frederick, is the goalkeeper. Verna Graham is the wing attack. Goal shoot is Lisa James. Jean Seraphine is the center. And Kyla Winston is the goal attack. And so far, St. Vincent and the Grenadines having their way here at Windsor Park. In COVID time, I can tell you, it's the OECS second edition International Netball Series, ECCB International Netball Series second edition, and certainly Dominica doing well to host this tournament amidst the COVID pandemic, and it seems everyone they are enjoying themselves. We have the officials, just to mention the names once again. Wayne Benty of St. Lucia, Lilia Mafurin Cameron of TNT, and the reserve umpire Joel Youngstrong from TNT.
So Carter, we just confirm is 11, Dominica is 11.
So the score is actually 19-11. Okay, so we'll have the first quarter scores. First quarter scores, St. Vincent 19, Dominica 11.
And if you realize the St. Vincent team, their goalkeeper is a very tall person, and also their goal shoot. So look at the advantage they have in terms of their goalkeeper and their goal shoot. And you can see it on the court, Carter.
I think we do not have someone to really have that ability to. Since last night we observed that was a weakness, an apparent weakness for Dominica, not being able to prevent the ball to go to the goal shoot and force the goal attack to win you. Because if Marian Frederick continues getting the ball, well, Dominica will suffer greatly.
Yeah, because if you realize that last night, they were playing against a very tall goal shoot from Antigua, and she was getting the same advantage. So you have to deprive of the ball, of getting that ball, because if you realize netball is also a non-contact sport. So you definitely have to stay away from the person, and you have to prevent them from getting the ball. So your defense have to be on top of the situation and so on. Any lob pass that goes inside there, for the type of height that goal should have, I think she'll be having a field night, Carter.
Yes, and I think is a tactical move. So I think the coaches last night, having seen what happened last night and knowing the prowess of the Vincentians, I think that more work should have been done. But do they have they do not have very tall players, Dominica? We do not have the tall players.
Well, one of the tallest players is she's the goalkeeping, and she has represented the last time she represented Dominica in 1996. So she's not really agile like before. Judge Germain.
Yes, Joseph Germain. Yes,
and she's not agile and so on like before. Like when you're 20, you can jump high with your height and so on. At 40, at 45, 46, it's going to be very difficult, Carter. And you know about it.
Yes, and she has the support on her knees because it has been telling her to play on these hard courts for a long period of time.
And you can see a very tall goal shoot there, Carter. A very young tall goal shoot there for St. Vincent. That's Frederick. So they really have to work hard, and you can also see the goalkeeper, the height of the goalkeeper. So St. Vincent really have in terms of the team.
It will take some
and the attack.
It will take something to
really
move that the goal defense there, solid ladies. The goal keep solid, and certainly the game is about to begin. The second quarter, the center Del Pesh throws a wayward ball over the head of the wing defense there, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. A throw-in there to Dominica. Wing defense takes a step. Contact is called. So it's a penalty pass. Omi and Charles finds Kyla Winston. Winston tries to get James. James tries a bounce pass. And what's the call?
Oh, the defender plays out into touch.
So it's a throw in from the goal line. Long pass. And shoots and scores.
Good shot by Lisa James.
So
the goal shoot for Dominica, 12.
I have just been handed a note there, Edwin. You could maybe take a look at it and give some information because it's a bit difficult to read and call the game. Goal shoot, Marian Frederick shoots and scores. So one more to the total. Dominica scored one. So from 1911, I think it's now 2012. Antigua Frudel Pesh, the center, gets in fact St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Marian Frederick shoots and converts once again. So now it's 21-12. Dominica with the ball.
That's the idea. Move the ball across court.
Omi and Charles, a long pass, but that one directed, trying to get Kyla Winston involved, but the ball goes out for a throw-in. The goal defense.
And the little touch there, in terms of the stats, we can tell that Frederick she attempted 17 and she scored the whole 17.
17,
so she perfect.
100%. Wow. So Omi and Charles on the attack for Dominica, gets the wing defense. Wing defense there, Makira George. I think she sustained some injury last night, but good to see her she has recovered. Good pass there to Lisa James. Lisa passes it to Jean Seraphine, and contact there. So the penalty pass. Tries to pass it, Kyla Winston trying to get Lisa James, but trying to force this one. Good fast work there by the Antagans, by the Vincentians. Last night game still in May as Marian Frederick scores once again, and it's 22-12.
And Carter, you realize she started the lob pass, but because of the goalkeeper is so tall, she intercepted that lob pass. So she was looking to at least give more of the bounce passes into Lisa James.
Yes, and now there we saw a nice piece of step in there, because you are allowed 1.5 steps, if I can put it that way. You can. It's not a game where you can just travel how you want. Marian Frederick shoots and scores once again for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 23-12 is the score. Dominica in the center for Jean Serafin. You only have 3 seconds to hold the ball, so you've got to move the ball. Ball to the goal attack. Pass there aimed for the wing attack of Antigua Josiane Antoine, and she can't hold on to it. Dominica through Makira George. Lobs a pass there. Finds Umian Charles. Umian Charles finds Kyla Winston. The ball is knocked away. The last touch by a Vincentian player. So it will be a throw-in to Dominica.
Side out. In terms of Lisa James, in the first quarter, she attempted 10 and she scored 8. And Kyla Winston attempted 5. Yes, she attempted 5.
So long pass there by Verna Graham. A chance for Dominica to convert. Contact there. And she'll get a penalty shot. And she will score. So 23-13 now in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The ball has to be sanitized, says Wayne Benty of St. Lucia. So new ball. Very strict conditions here. All the two sanitizers on hand to ensure that as soon as the ball goes out, the balls are well sanitized. A long pass and finds Marian Frederick. What a long pass.
Oh, yes.
And the height of Frederick, no one could get it except Marian Frederick. 24-13 I make it. 24-13 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Umian Charles finds Jean Serafin, the center. And there is a contact, so penalty pass. Gets it to Verna Graham. The wing attack. Kyla Winston has the ball. Tries a bounce pass. And certainly the ball going out, so it will be a throw in there. In fact, the ball has to be sanitized once again. A throw into St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And Katafi realized that St. Vincent played a very tough defense there. Not easy for you to get the ball inside there. The defense and the goal defender and the goalkeeper really read the game very nicely. Again, a lob pass.
Del Pesh to Marian Frederick. Once again, she scores 25-13. As it's like once Marian Frederick gets the ball, it's almost certain that she will score. So a penalty pass there, long throw, and the umpire, in fact, a free shot there, again there, 26-13. St. Vincent and the Grenadines running away with it. Dominica Fromi and Charles sends another high ball, and Lisa James, next ball, very strict conditions, ball to be sanitized, to be a throw-in by the goal defense. Vasha Adams, who is also the captain, big, strong, strapping lady. Vasha Adams gets the ball, and we're hearing the whistle from the other court. Remember St. Lucia and Antigua playing on the other court, the more novelty court. We are right there with the pretty court here, forest green on the north and south, and in the center that bright lime green color. And the ball game continues. Penalty pass. Penalty gets Kyla Winston, the goal attack for Dominica. Shoots a lovely shot, and she scores. 26-14 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And Dominica will have to look for some stops, Carter. You have to look for some stops.
Another high ball. And again, Frederick will not miss. 27-14 is the score. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines really playing some high ball. And Joseph Jumin just can't get a hand onto the ball. Easy pickings there for Marian Frederick.
Oh yes, very easy pick. As a matter of fact, and her timing of a jump, Carter. The timing of the jump, you have to be perfect in terms of the timing. As Dominica in more. Bad pass again by Verna Graham. St. Vincent in control. Center pass to wing defense. The wing defense in control to wing attack. Wing attack to the center again. Looking to lob to the goal. Shoot again. Easy pass. As a matter of fact, Carter, that was much too easy. Much too easy.
28-14. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Del Pesh. Another long pass. Is Joseph Jumin marking her in the proper manner. I am not too sure, but I'm not a netball coach. But to me, something needs to be adjusted.
Carter,
29-14. Got to adjust there because she has a definite height advantage. Another high ball and a penalty shot taken, and once more Frederick scores. 30 it is, 30-14. Another quick pass. Run away. The wing defense for St. Vincent. Sending the ball rather quickly. Shania Pompey, the wing defense. Very agile on the court. They're business-like. Very quick, agile, and certainly getting the job done.
And Carter, we can tell in the other court, St. Lucia's played against as Antigua on the far side there, and you can tell that that game looks to be a very tough one on the far side. There were Dominica in possession of that ball. The far side have losing it to St. Vincent. A free pass, again a lob pass, and a lack of concentration there by the veteran German. They're not watching the game at all, Carter, and in the end, Frederick getting an easy hoop.
Well, I don't think you can have a double team because I think Frederick needs to be double teamed. But the goalkeeper for the goalkeeper
for St. Vincent,
Kiwana Charles, she's doing a fantastic job.
Tight defense, Carter. You can see from tight defense there, Carter. Real tight defense.
With Vasha Adams and Kiwana Charles certainly keeping the Dominican girls at bay there. Tough body, although it's not a contact sport, it's in fact a penalty shot will be taken. She has to give her space, and she shoots. Kyla Winston shoots, so one more to Dominica. 15 to Dominica, 31 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Delpesh. Again, back to Delpesh. Delpesh will find Frederick once again. Frederick will shoot, not even bouncing on the rim. The ball going clearly, nothing but net. And certainly, really accurate shooting there. Solid display. I think the only... take it.
And you
a
see
bit of an incident there as the center so agile.
Look, Carter, he's talking about the young. When you talk about people that young, Carter, that's what he's talking about. Very young center, very quick center, Carter, and she's up already on the toes, Carter, and moving along.
Yes, she crashed into her teammates there and back onto the court immediately. No sign of wear or tear as once again a clear shot, and 33, I make it 33-15 is the score. Delpesh finds the wing attack with Josiane Antoine. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines stringing in some wonderful passes. They was very swift on the ball. Another shot, and this time she hits the rim for maybe the first time, not getting center.
Maybe the first time. You better believe maybe the first time.
And the score remains 33 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Nice catch there by Kyla Winston, trying to get Lisa right away. Lisa drops the ball, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines on the attack once again. And no mistake by Marian Frederick. Once again, she scores 34 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and 15 to Dominica. Dominica, center pass to Dominica. Nice lob pass to Verna Graham. Tries to get Jean Seraphine, and the ball goes out for a throw-in, sanitized ball, new ball, and it will be a throw-in to be taken by the goalkeeper, Kiwana Charles. Kiwana Charles gets Delpesh. Delpesh gives it to the goal attack, a high ball, and certainly what can Dominica do to prevent that high ball from really having them in all sorts of trouble. 35-15, and something has to be done in the third quarter at least, as the other shooter will take a shot.
Very easy, a matter of fact. I thought it was a pass, Carter, but in the end, it was a good-looking shot, only nets alone.
Well, it's not often that I have to call Shalisa Davis the goal attack. All has been Marian Frederick, and on this occasion, Shalisa Davis, the goal attack, netted this one quite comfortably in the end.
Yes, Carter, and the St. Vincent team, you can see that's a team, Carter, look at a well-prepared team for that competition. Their defense, they're very quick. They're quick hands, quick eye, Carter. And as you realize, they're thinking a lot of the game, Carter. You can see that's a team that looking, and Carter, that's a team that's on a mission, the St. Vincent team.
Well, it will be nice to see. I think when they play St. Vincent
St.
and
Lucia.
the Grenadines, when they play Barbados, that will be a good encounter. That will come in. Let me just have a quick peek. St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Thursday, St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Barbados. And on the other side, we see St. Lucia and Antigua locked in battle. Very colorful outfits out there. I can tell you, this tournament is not lacking of color. Very much colorful, as to be a free pass. Kyla Winston finds Verna Graham. Graham passes it back. She tries to get back Graham. I think it's some contact there. Let's see. Next ball, let's see. I'm not too sure what the umpire is calling.
The referee. There's somebody called tight defense inside the Carter. When you get the ball, Carter, the defense are very tight there from St. Vincent inside there, and
So
the
it's
referee is warning.
a free pass to Dominica. Kyla finds Verna Graham. Tight defense,
Tight
and
defense,
again the
Carter.
wing defense there.
Nothing
Wing
inside there,
defense.
Carter. Dominica really
Shania
struggling.
Pompey at helping with the defense, their wing defense, and certainly playing her part together with Vasha Adams, the goal defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Long shot taken by Kyla Winston. The ball still with Verna Graham. Will try a nice little fake move, and in the end gives Lisa James a good pass, and she shoots and scores. 36-16, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They'll push to the wing attack. Josiane Antoine. Antoine right across, I think still with her, we just unsighted there by the 10s to our left. And the goal attack will take a shot. Shelisa Davis, but
And
the ball is
shoot
back
and
in
take
the
the
hands
rebound.
of Marianne
Good rebound
Frederick.
there by Frederick.
And once again, she scores 37-16. Dominica with the center pass. Only 3 seconds you're allowed to keep the ball. Very strict rules, this netball game. And they're trying that thing, but that same strategy of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But there's a tall goalkeeper there, I can tell you.
Not only tall goalkeeper, but Carter, very tall goal defender also.
So Kiwana Charles, they won't allow the shorter Lisa James or Kyla Winston. Verna Graham tries a long cross court, good one. A bounce pass by Jan Serafin, gives it to Kyla Winston. She shoots and misses, and I think that's the end of the second quarter, the first half.
Time.
Yes, so it's the halftime here, and make it St. Vincent and the Grenadines 37 and Dominica 16.
Carter, the St. Vincent team, as you can see, that St. Vincent team, some solid looking girls, Carter, in terms of that St. Vincent team. And you can see that's a team that's on a mission to win the championship, Carter, there too, at Windsor back in the OECS netball competition. And I can tell you that the goalkeeper and the goal defenders are very tall players, and they're very aggressive down low in terms of their defense. And you really have to get that ball inside. You really have to fake and get that ball inside to your goal shooter and your goal attack. But they're really defending hard. Nothing easy inside their Carter, and the goal shoot. Frederick having a ball of a time, a matter of fact, scoring, and most of her attempts, Carter, because maybe for the evening, she maybe only missed one shot. So,
Yes, 37-16, I made it.
so you can imagine, also maybe a quick so Carter, she job. You have to really make a couple because you realize that the veteran, driven, cannot hold Frederick at all, because she has got that kind of agility in terms of to jump and really try to block her out, Carter, because she's very young and strong and she had the advantage.
Yes, Dominica will have to regroup, I must say. 37-16. And certainly the Vincentians, they are very tall players. The smallest player is the center, but I can tell you she's very agile. She moves very quickly, and she even looks like a teenager. But really don't know her age, but she really is agile. She moves quickly, and the coach Jennifer Nanton will have to do some work to regroup and try to combat the work of the Vincentians on both ends of the court, both in the goal attack and in the goal defense. Okay, right. So we're right on.
Yeah, it's
37-16.
Right, Carter, you're doing a fine job doing commentary and doing. Because if you listen to our broadcast, so I hope that you enjoyed our broadcast. We are live at the Windsor Park. The OECS Netball competition. And then on the far side, that's a match going on between St. Lucia and Antigua. And that's a very crucial match because if you realize that they're taking part in the competition for ranking, they're really not part of the OECS, they're taking part in the ranking. So the competition is really among the 5 other countries. Barbados really just there for the exhibition part of it, Carter. But the real championship is between the OECS country, and I can tell you Antigua and St. Lucia and St. Vincent, really one of the teams vying for that title there at Windsor Park. When comes Friday, Carter, as you realize that the weather will look very nicely for us tonight, and we hope that the games can go through, and the game will continue tomorrow morning at 7 between St. Lucia and Barbados.
Yes, indeed, St. Lucia and Barbados will do battle tomorrow at 7 a.m. So Delvin, we have an early assignment. And we watch as Antigua and St. Lucia locked in battle over on the other court, 47-16. And it has been quite good last night. Rain prevented the game between Barbados and St. Lucia. Courts became very slippery, and I think it was the right decision not to continue anymore for the night.
And Carter, it's very good to see the coaching staff of the St. Vincent team. You can see they are all men, Carter, the coaching staff of the St. Vincent team, and you can see them there and some deeply involved. You've seen men refereeing, so really the men played a crucial role in netball, Carter.
Yes, indeed, and I mean it's good. We've got to have both genders, both male and female, involved in sports. One can recall it was Reginald St. Davis Shillingford who used to coach the ladies.
Oh,
and
yes.
He was doing an excellent job.
Oh yes, oh yes. Once a good evening to Reginald St. Davis Shillingford. We know that he has been in. We haven't seen him for quite a while, but we hope that he's doing pretty okay in terms of that. St. Lucia and Antigua, they're fighting it all. So Carter, netball action, the both courts in action, and that, as you know, there's a feature match tonight between
the other matches. We have just to watch on the list there. It's Monday. You have right now the last match will be Barbados versus St. Kitts Nevis.
Yes, St. Kitts Nevis and St. Kitts Nevis will have to do something better tonight to bouncing back to at least try to pull out a victory tonight. Maybe last night wasn't the best night because of the weather condition. We hope they can get some sunshine and the atmosphere will be nice. Better tonight for St. Kitts, and they can do a much better job tonight against Barbados. So we're hoping that the things can turn around for them tonight and maybe notch up their first victory in the competition.
Yes, indeed. Last night, the Vincentians and Vincent and the Grenadines 62, St. Kitts Nevis 33, Antigua beats Dominica, Antigua and Barbuda 53, Dominica 24, and Barbados and St. Lucia did not play last night. They will indeed play tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
And that was the stats of the first quarter, Carter.
Yes, so it was 15-11 at the end of the first quarter. I was just looking for that. 15-11, and then at the second quarter, 47-16. So Dominica only had in five goals and
in the second quarter.
In the second quarter, and it was 12-5 in the second quarter to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So it has been started yesterday, OECS, ECCB, International Netball Series, and maybe it's a good time to take a commercial break. So as we go over to Dean of Instructions, Dean Thomas, take it away.
Gagnez pour tous les jours dans Digicel BIP pour l'amour promotion. Download app BIP, BIP. Suivez canal BIP pour l'amour Dominique. Et puis papa dans toutes ces activités tous les jours et gagner. Ça c'est pas tout. Avec Digicel Prime Time Bundle. Et je message sans limite sur BIP. Et puis t'en parler sur vidéo. Attention tout le monde là nous commencer à vivre. C'est BIP et c'est nous tout cas BIP.
Life is better with a Digicel Prime plan. Turn on your data to stay connected and entertained on the go. Don't stress about Wi-Fi access, just enjoy. More movies on PlayGo, more sports on SportsMax, more radio on Go Loud, and more music on D-Music. No surprise charges, only entertainment. Get a one-day Prime starter data plan for only $3 in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
No need to search for Wi-Fi when you're not home. Just get a Digicel Prime Jumbo bundle and enjoy. Get an affordable plan with enough data to do literally everything on the go. Watch live TV and news anywhere. Stream radio stations, podcasts, and music on the go. Plus, there's even more data, minutes, and text messages for everything else. Try a 3-day Prime Jumbo bundle today for only $16 and enjoy simple and easy data for what you need when you need it. Download the My Digicel app and activate now, or visit a Digicel store today. Digicel, better together.
Hello, hello, hi. Let me show you something lit. Get your free touch now with it. 10-way video and voice calls, discover and games, and that's not all. Surprise points for all of us. It's exciting, it's fabulous. Translate, populate, locate, innovate, but shh, it's a secret, no need to keep it. You won't see me here again. 3, 2, 1, I'll see you in a bit. Download the app now for chat.
Very much, Dean Thomas. Back here, game the second half has commenced, and we see Marian Frederick once again scoring for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. One more to be added, 38 it is, 38-16. Dominica tries a long pass, a long lob pass. Delpesh with the ball for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Delpesh once again sends a high ball, but this time Marian Frederick will not get hold of it. I think the ball has to be sanitized to be a throw-in to Dominica, for Umi and Charles. Ball keep. Gets it across Tyler Winston now. Kyler Winston is now playing the center position. Dominica has brought in Melissa Williams. Tries to find, in fact, Delpesh for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Marian Frederick shoots once again, and once again she scores 39 to 16. 49 to 16. Pass there, goal attack, and knocked away there by Umian Charles. Umian Charles defending rather stoutly as Delpesh with the ball finds Marian Frederick. Frederick shoots, and that's a second miss for the night. She shoots again and scores. So one more to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And Carter, I can tell you, he scores on the other side, St. Lucia 12 and Antigua 6 in the first quarter.
So St. Lucia having the better of Antigua so far. 40-16 here on this court. As a shot taken, a good shot there by Shalisa Davis. So one more to the total. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 41, Dominica 16. Another pass finds Marian Frederick, and she scores once again, scoring very quickly, 42-16. Kyla Winston playing center now, finds Melissa, looks like Melissa Williams, goal attack. So there have been some changes, Delvin, from Jean Serafin and center. We have Kyla Winston, and they have put, well, they got the same defense in Umian Charles. Umian Charles put to Mark Marian Frederick, Adams, Vasha Adams gets it across once again, and she shoots and misses this time. So it will be a throw-in to Dominica. And a bad pass there, not able to hold on to it.
Bad pass, a matter of fact. That's a bad pass.
Yes, it is. And certainly the goal attack for Antigua, contact there called by umpire Benty. And once again, Adams Frederick, Marian Frederick, scores another one, 43.
But who's marking? The Dominica team not marking properly at all, Carter. As a matter of fact, they're very slow in their marking.
So Josanne Antoine passes it to Delpesh. Delpesh will find Marian Frederick, and she will shoot and score once again. 40, what it is, 44 or 45? I think I've just skipped something there. Maybe it's 45.
There's only one team it looked like a playing, Carter, because they really run in the court.
And she takes a shot. It circles around the rim. Good. She will have a second attempt and score.
Lovely netball, Carter. Matter of fact, that ball spin around the rim, and she came back and get a rebound, Carter. And the St. Vincent really moving the ball very nicely around the court. They lob pass again.
And again, in fact, this time they go shoot guilty of pushing off. And so it's a penalty pass for Dominica. And again, the ball is in the hands of Marian Frederick. She scores, and the score is now 47.
And we can see this
16.
The spectators, Carter, they're really disappointed and so on in terms of the team performance. But they'll have to cheer the Dominica team because they were way down in that match, and they'll have to do much better. And again, the passing of the Dominica team, Carter, lacking the type of penetration it needs.
Yes, I think you sometimes you've got to do as if you're going to pass. That's what they call it, fake. And then and divert to another area. But it's too straightforward, and it's been read easily by the Vincentians. So it's a penalty shot to be taken. She shoots and scores. So 48, I make it. We just get some confirmation. 48-16.
And if you realize in the center court, there's no marking in the center court, so the lob pass is very easy to come into the goal shoot because the center player seems to be extremely tired. And Carter, maybe a couple subs need to make in the center court because there's where the Antigua, the Vincentians are really dominating in the center court.
49-16, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I can tell you, the Vincentians look unstoppable now at this point in time. There's no defense that can really match up to them. Melissa Williams steps and takes a shot, misses. The goal keep tall.
Goal attack always clear.
Kiwana Charles, long pass, and this time Umian Charles knocks the ball away. But I think it will be a throw-in there to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And the referee ducking for cover, Carter. The sense again.
Penalty shot taken there. So 50, the 50 is up for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's almost like cricket scores now. 50 and a loose pass. Seldom you get that from the Vincentians. Omi and Charles passes it there to the wing defense of Dominica. Passes a long one to Jose Jumain. Nice fake pass. That is what we were looking for the wing defense. Wing defense in Makira George.
You see the center court. You see how many players that's free in the center court. A matter of fact, they dominate in the center court. So the ball, so it says easy passing into her. But again, she have that range, Carter. She have that range, and that's a range.
She shoots from almost anywhere on the court in that D. They call it the semicircle. Call it the D or the semicircle, whatever you choose. But certainly, Marianne Frederick is dominant in that area of the court.
Dominica not seems to get a shot at all. As a matter of fact, Dominica yet to have a good attempt. As St. Vincent already dominating.
Gives it to the goal attack. Shalisa Davis. Davis will take a shot and score. 52 to 16. And
a matter of fact, they haven't. A matter of fact, getting the ball to the goal, shoot and the goal attack seems to be very difficult tonight. As a matter of fact, why St. Vincent having a ball time?
Frederick, and she just shoots again, and again she scores. Easy pickings there for Marianne Frederick. Marianne Frederick will break a record here tonight if she can be stopped.
Bad pass. And you can see the center court for the Antiguan. They're very fit. They're running. You can see a few Dominicans on the far side. You can see they're really calling for help. You can see they're really calling for help. You can see them walking back, as a matter of fact. It's difficult for them in the center court. And they really need some help, Carter, in terms of the center court. And as a matter of fact, you're not playing a 10 o'clock match in the morning. You're playing in the evening. So your fitness level should be much better, Carter.
54-16 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The goal attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and once again Marianne Frederick scores. 55 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 16. Some of the Dominican players on their hunches now. Certainly fitness starting to catch up with them. But here's the agile Delpesh. Gets it across to Shalisa. Shalisa Davis will pass it right across back to Delpesh. The smallest player on both sides, and certainly agile wing attack, and there's some contact. Goal keep, penalty shot. So the goalkeeper has to stand up by the goal shoot, and she's on a hunch. She misses there. Not often you say Marianne Frederick miss, but on this occasion she missed.
A very easy attempt, a matter of fact.
It was a penalty shot. No real defense, nothing, no obstruction. Dominica Verna Graham.
Dominica just seems to get the ball at all to their goal attack and their goal shoot. It looked very difficult down there, Carter. Very difficult down there, Carter, for the goal shoot and the goal attack. So even attempt to get a ball, Carter, they're making it very difficult for the Dominica team down there. Real what they call tight defense.
Kiwana Charles, and well intercepted there by Makira George. Gives it to Verna Graham. Graham will give it to Melissa Williams. Melissa Williams will
finally get a good shot.
And they get a shot in and one in. So 17 to Dominica, getting off the mark in the second half. Finally, Delpesh, lob pass, goal keep, penalty, shot once again. 56 to 17. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines making a statement here this evening, piling on the pressure here at Windsor Park.
As a matter of fact, tight defense. The ball hard to get into the goal attack and the goal shoot.
There must be some contact. So contact, free pass, penalty pass they call it. And Dominica still in possession. Gets it to center. Kyla Winston tries a lob. but it's not that effective. Dominica lobs not as effective as the St. Vincent and the Grenadine lobs.
And Carter, you play sports, and you know when your level of fitness going down, you lose all concentration on the court, on the field. A matter of fact, can you think properly, Carter, because the amount of blows, if it's cricket you're playing and a basketball, they're piling the pressure on you, Carter. It's very difficult. And as you can see, the St. Vincent team, they're running the court, and they are, a matter of fact, they're dominating the center court. They seem to be having a field day.
Del Pesh was begging for the ball. The center was begging for the ball, and it would have been a better option had she got the ball. She gets it now. Advantage, and Shalisa Davis will shoot and score. 57 to 17. 56, they just scored one, you know.
57, yeah, you're right.
57, right. So I've got it right, Delvin? 57-17. Yeah. No scoreboard there that you can easily glance. You've got to run the commentary, score. And it would have been nice if they had put some board. You would even see the scores over in the other courts. Antigua.
On the far side,
you would see. So I think that is one of the improvements that could be made. In everything in life, in sports, there is always room for an improvement. And that could be one of the improvements.
Oh, we'd have to get our own score, Casa, because it will be good ball be ruined while they're giving us the scores.
No, but if you would have just had a board, just like in basketball, and you see the scores there, if you have it electronic or if you have it manually, it's
true.
Easy to be done.
That's easy.
But I get another approval from Mr. Trevor Shillingford, who is there watching the game quite intensely, watching this game, watching the girls' performance. The ladies, as Melissa shoots, I think it will be a penalty shot. There must have been some contact, and she has. In fact, she tries to pass it to Lisa James. St. Vincent and the Grenadines on the attack once again. Passes it there, long pass. Gets Marian Frederick, and Marian Frederick will shoot, and the result is one more to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 58-17. 58-17. Bright lights here at Windsor Park Sports Stadium. OECS Netball International Series tries to get Lisa James. Quick pass, and there is some obstruction, so a penalty shot. One more to Dominica. They move on by 1 to 18. 58-18. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Center gives a long pass. Finds Marian Frederick. Back to Del Pesh. The ball still with Marian Frederick. There is some contact, so it will be a penalty shot taken and score. So one more to the total. 59 to 18. And certainly running away here quite comfortably, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Verna Graham finds the center. Center gives Melissa Williams a shot. She misses, but I think there was some contact. She may be given a penalty shot. Is it that? Yes, Lisa James gets the penalty shot and scores. So one more to Dominica. 59-19. The umpire, Lisa Mafurin Cameron of TNT, blows the whistle, and I think some attention has to be paid. In fact, the center, Del Pesh, Nerissa Del Pesh, is going off for a while, maybe a break, washroom break or something, and they've brought in another center. Not too sure what's the name. So we have the other people on the side. Zaniel James, there's Janice Lou, there's Kyler Miller, but I'm not too sure which one. And another goal, another basket. So 60-19 as the third quarter has come to an end.
Yeah, a quarter dominated by St. Vincent, and especially Carter in the center court area. You can see when the Vincentians have the ball in the center court area, they have 4 free players to pass the ball to quite easily without defense, Carter. They really dominated that center, Carter. And they're really on top of the game. They're playing some fine netball there tonight, St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
So St. Vincent and the Grenadines 60, Dominica 19. And maybe it's a good time if I can get the attention of Dean Thomas to go over for a commercial break. Digicel being the major sponsor of this broadcast.
The bigger, better network.
Parler sous vidéo. Attends. Gagnez pour tous les jours dans Digicel BIP pour l'amour promotion. Download app BIP PIP. Suivez canal BIP pour l'amour Dominique. Et puis papa dans toutes ces activités tous les jours et gagner. Ça c'est pas tout. Avec Digicel Primetime Bundle et jouer message sans limite sur BIP. Et plus temps parler sous vidéo. Attention tout le monde à nous commencer à vivre. C'est BIP mais c'est nous tout cas BIP.
Life is better with a Digicel Prime plan. Turn on your data to stay connected and entertained on the go. Don't stress about Wi-Fi access. Just enjoy more movies on PlayGo, more sports on SportsMax, more radio on Go Loud, and more music on D-Music. No surprise charges, only entertainment. Get a one-day Prime starter data plan for only $3 in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
No need to search for Wi-Fi when you're not home. Just get a Digicel Prime Jumbo bundle and enjoy. Get an affordable plan with enough data to do literally everything on the go. Watch live TV and news anywhere. Stream radio stations, podcasts, and music on the go. Plus, there's even more data, minutes, and text messages for everything else. Try a 3-day Prime Jumbo bundle today for only $16 and enjoy simple and easy data for what you need when you need it. Download the My Digicel app and activate now or visit a Digicel store today. Digicel, better together.
Hello, hi. Let me show you something lit. Get your free chats now with BIP. 10-way video and voice calls, discover and games, and that's not all. Surprise points for all of us. It's exciting, it's fabulous. Translate, populate, locate, innovate, but shh, it's a secret, no need to keep it. You won't see me here again. 3, 2, 1, I'll see you in a BIP. Download the app now for chat. Hello, hi. Let me show you something lit. Get your free chats now with BIP. 10-way video and voice calls, discover and games, and that's not all. Surprise points for all of us. It's exciting, it's fabulous. Translate, populate, locate, innovate, but shh, it's a secret, no need to keep it. You won't see me here again. 3, 2, 1, I'll see you in a BIP. Download the app now for chat. Hello, hello, hi. Let me show you something lit. Get your free chats now with Bip. 10-way video and voice calls, discover and games, and that's not all. Surprise points for all of us. It's exciting, it's fabulous. Translate, populate, locate, innovate, but shh, it's a sick.
Well, thank you very much. Back here at Windsor Park, we're about to see a long shot taken there by Marian Frederick.
No, Carter is a different shooter. You have to observe. Very tall like Marian, but it's a different shooter. We're getting him for in a while. So they're using the advantage of the tall players.
Okay, so I will have to get it from Marian Frederick has been rested. So the score, I must give you the correction, it was 59-19.
Yes,
so now they have scored 2, so it's 61-19. So Delvin, run some commentary there.
A wing attack and the goal attack for Antigua. This is the center pass for St. Vincent. Sorry, St. Vincent contact again to the goal shoot. As we'll tell you the name of the goal shoot. Contact there in the goal defense there for Dominica. And we're just seeing that St. Vincent have quickly moved on to 61-19 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The goal shooter attempting a shot, misses. Ball goes into touch for Dominica. So a sided pass for Dominica. A bad pass again by the Dominica to the wing defender, and the ball goes into touch for the St. Vincent team. And again the goal attack there. Scoring there for St. Vincent, 62-19. St. Vincent center pass. The center player back on court. To the wing attack. Wing attack, a long ball across there, trying there. Good interception there by the defender there for the goalkeeper there for Dominica, the captain. Trying their best. St. Vincent again launching the attack. Goal shooting the ball, looking to shoot, misses. The goal attack taking the rebound. Dominica can control the ball. In for the wing defender. Sent back to the center player. The center player is Kyler Winston with that ball on the set. Trying to nice side defense there by the Dominica center player in court and again contact there much too close. A matter of fact, by the Vincent center, they're defending very staunchly there. Don't want to get nothing inside there. Obstruction there, and Kyler Winston stepping in. She might take a shot. Yes, misses, and the ball passes through the legs of a Dominica player and St. Vincent. Everything seems to go St. Vincent's way there tonight, and the ball across to the goal attack, shoot and misses. And the ball goes into touch. So Carter, St. Vincent really applying the pressure.
Was the score 61-19 still?
It was 62.
62. So I've just got some information that the new goal shoot is Zanel James, and they have made some adjustments. Josiane Antoine, who has the wing attack, that is for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. She now plays the position of goal attack, from wing attack to goal attack, and Shelisa Davis, who was the goal attack, now is playing the position of wing attack. So just these changes, free changes, but only one change in personnel in Zanel James being the goal shoot. Dominica shoots and scores. So Dominica getting one more.
20.
So they are 20 now. So 62-20?
62-20.
62-20. Got to keep in touch with the score all the time, 62-20. And we've got to keep listeners informed, everyone.
And Carter Frederick in the fifth quarter, Cedric, the goal shoot, Frederick, she attempted 22 and she scored 19.
Wow. 19 out of 22. And certainly, wow, look. This young lady there, Del Pesh.
What's her age, Carter? Because she's one of the youngest players in the tournament, Carter.
Yes, built around small, slim lines, long pass, good pass, and James converts. So one more to Dominica. Dominica getting things going now, 62-21. Wing defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Pompey finds the new goal attack. Josiane Antoine, and she converts. So one more to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 63-21. Kyla playing goal attack, bad pass. The goal attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines finds Zanel James. Janelle James will shoot, not as accurate as Marian Frederick, and that's an opportunity for Dominica to make a few inroads, try to reduce the deficit. Omi and Charles finds John Seraphin. John Seraphin playing center and traveling there. So it will be a pass there. Finds Delpesh. Delpesh finds the captain, Vasha Adams, in the goal defense. And the ball goes out for a throw-in from the goal line. Omi and Charles passes it to Jean Seraphin. Nice bounce pass, but Makira George not really up to it, and she shoots. Zanel James, and one more to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And a matter of fact, a double change, Carter, in the offensive part of it for St. Vincent. But they kept the defense because the defense is key to their success.
So wing attack, back to wing attack from Delpesh, the center, bounce pass, trying to get Zanel James. Zanel James, I think there's some contact by Zanel, and she seems to have injured herself somewhat, or she's limping somewhat. They must have stepped on her toe. Makira George finds John Seraphin, finds Kyla Winston. Kyla Winston back across court to the center, tries a bounce pass. Lisa tries another bounce pass. They've got to be innovative there against the defense of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Lisa James shoots and scores. So one more to Dominica, 64-22 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Jean Seraphin sends a long pass, but she can't get past there. The goalkeeper, Kiwana Charles. Long, tall lady there as Zanel James it is. Goal shoots, misses, and the other Josiane Antoine will get a penalty shot, will shoot and will score.
And Carter, if you realize that she tried the lob pass there to Lisa James, but the goalkeeper is extremely tall, so it's difficult to really lob a ball to Lisa James.
So St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a long lob pass once again, and it's a penalty shot once again, and she shoots and scores. So the new goal attack is Josiane Antoine. She scores, so it's 66-22. Pass there, tries to bring it in, try to get Verna Graham. Simpson offside. So pass there to Vasha Adams. Nice bounce pass to the wing defense. Sends it there to Delpesh, the center. Trying that long lob pass once again. Yeah, effective it has been for the whole night when Marian Frederick was there. Zanel Charles, a bit stuck here and still effective. So it will be a throw-in? Is it a throw-in?
A side out?
Yes,
pass.
a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So the position, and there was a reaching in there by Jean Seraphin. She'll have to stand up very close to the player, lobs it, and it will be a shot there taken there by Zanel James. So what I make it, 66? 66-22. And contact made there by Jean Seraphin, and the umpire there not too happy. Umpire Benty having some words with Jean Seraphin and the wing attack there of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And no nonsense referee from St. Lucia.
Lisa James scores. So it's one more to Dominica. 23. 66-23. I make it. Subject to some correction, but I have it 66-23. Here is Delpesh for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Finds Daniel Charles, the goal shoot. Will take a long shot, misses, and the ball hits the rim and goes out for a throw-in. And she calls for a timeout because she has sustained some injury.
She got and the shooter is going back. There's Frederick.
Marianne Frederick.
I don't think the Dominican players, the defenders, would like to see Frederick going back on the court at all.
Not at all. But she seemed to have hurt some ankle or something. She's walking very gingerly on it now. Not too sure if someone walked on her instep, but certainly going down.
Straight away into action and converts. Straight away to go shoot Frederick.
So 67-23 as wing defense to goal attack finds Marianne Frederick once again. She falling back. Fade away, sort of shot and misses. So the ball now with Dominica. Free pass to Dominica. She has to pass quickly. Gives it to Makira George. Makira George.
Very nicely,
and she parries it, the wing defense, and lovely pass there. And the goal attack, Josiane converts. So one more to the total. One more to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Josiane Antoine, the goal attack, converting on that occasion. 68-23.
And some spectators were very disappointed at the back, some spectators, but there's nothing they can do than to see Dominica really been destroyed at the Windsor Park Cats. I can tell you straight, they have been, you realize that everything should be going St. Vincent way. In terms of the way they play the netball, they move very quickly. They're much quicker than the Dominica team. And the Dominica team really have to move. They have to slow down the game a bit, work the ball very nicely. And that's the type of netball they should be playing, slowing down the game, looking for proper passes in between, and get a better shot and a good attempt. That's the idea.
Kyla Winston shoots, the ball hits the rim. Lisa James unable to hold on to the ball. She's in some pin now, Lisa James. And certainly the long pass, but she hits it and it goes out. I think it will be, in fact, a penalty shot. So one more to the total to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Frederick.
Once again, Marianne Frederick scores 69-23. But it's a learning experience for the Dominican ladies. Remember, some of our better players, some of Dominica's better players, I should say, really they contracted the COVID. So people like Anna Marie Panfi, who is a pivotal part of that Dominica team, unable to play, and certainly Dominica had pressed by the exclusion of certain key players.
Yeah, but certain key players, but these key players, Carter, we have to understand is veteran players, and we'd expect veteran players to do so much, Carter, because we need to get young people involved in netball and young players. Maybe the team, the mention of the team, will have to, because we heard about the testing and everything, Carter, before, and I just believe that we need to be able, we could have a much younger team in terms of a more younger, inexperienced team. But the thing is that you have to give people the opportunity and so on when the time arises. And I feel that they could have made changes, Carter, just before, because they had a couple of days to make changes and to include some players. But the national team did not do that.
Well, Zanel James will shoot and convert. 71 for, in fact, Adams. It's Marianne Frederick. Marianne Frederick. So 71-23. Kyla Winston gives the Makira George. Makira George back to, it's a 1-2-1-2. She gets back to Kyla Winston. Kyla Winston trying to get Lisa James, and the ball goes out for a throw-in to Dominica from the goal line. Finds Verna Graham just outside of the key. Good pass there by Jean Seraphine. Kyla shoots, misses, and Vasha Adams, the Vincentian captain, and a long ball once again by Delpesh finds the ever-witting Frederick, And once again, she converts 72-23. As we come to the dying moments of the game, the second game been played by Dominica. They lost to Antigua and Barbuda last night. Shot taken there by Josiane Antoine, and it's looks like a throw-in. Josette Jumaine tries to. There's some contact there, and I think it will be against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The center is the one guilty of that contact. Josette Jumaine finds Jean Seraphin. Seraphin sends in a firm pass to Kyla Winston. Will shoot, and the referee, the umpire whistle blows. It seems it's the end of the match. 72, I make it 23. 72 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and 23 to Dominica, as the game has come to an end. Devin, I will just go and check the scores to ensure that we have it totally right, while you just give some comments.
Yeah, well, Cats, I can tell you what a game there by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They really dominated Dominica there tonight, and so they played very, very good netball. They were very outstanding in terms of their defense. Their defense was very solid. They're two solid defenders. They also had what they call the goal shoot. Frederick was very hot there tonight, and she scored a number of baskets. St. Vincent looked like a team, a team that looked like a championship type of team. They played some lovely netballs. I saw them last night. They played against St. Kitts. They actually defeated St. Kitts last night. And again coming tonight against the home team and letting the home team look very, very mediocre on the court. Really blowing out Dominica 72 goals to 23. And you can call that a one-sided affair, Carter, in netball terms. As a matter of fact, 73 goals, yes, to 23. And you can call that a one-sided, you can call that, Carter, in terms of a defeat there. A heavy defeat I fought for Dominica team playing at home. And just a few spectators, but as you know, Carter, they were cheering on, but after the first quarter, everything seems to go away. And Dominica seems to play a very good second and the third. They only scored 3 baskets, 3 goals in the first quarter, and
Hello,
maybe about 2 goals in the last quarter, Carter.
Post-game wrap-up. I'm here with Miss Vasha Adams, the captain of the victorious St. Vincent and the Grenadines team, beating Dominica 73-23. How do you feel after this win here this evening?
I'm very excited, very, very excited.
2 wins in a row?
Yes, 2 wins in a row. Tomorrow we're trying to make it 3. Thursday we're trying to make it 4 because we're trying to take the trophy back home.
Trying to take the trophy back home. What do you think contributed to your win here today?
Our shooters, they shot very well. I have a very young wing defense, and she showed up today to play. And I must congratulate her on that.
Maintain the same strategy from yesterday into today?
Yes, we maintain the same strategy because we had to change up the whole team. My wing attack, normally don't play wing attack, she's a defensive player. But like I said, like every time they come on the court, they're hungry for netball, so they come out ready to play netball.
Thank you very much for that, and good luck in your game tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Vasha Adams, the victorious captain of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team. And joining me now is the captain of the Dominica team. Tough luck today?
Yes.
Okay. Tough luck today. What contributed to your loss this evening?
Definitely, we lost a lot of our passes from the center third, and then when we get to the shooting third, we couldn't convert. So we lost a lot. In terms of our attacking side of the court, we definitely had some shortcomings there in terms of our passes.
2 losses in the tournament thus far. How do you regroup going into tomorrow?
Well, we definitely have to regroup and gain a lot of focus, and I believe we need to be consistent in terms of our passes, because looking at the past 2 games, the first quarter we really perform. We come for our balls, we catch, we shoot, but then when we come into the second quarter and the other quarters, we tend to lose focus. So I think as a team, we need to come back and just really focus and be consistent from first quarter till the end of the match.
Good luck going into the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
The captain of the Dominica team. So there you have it. Dominica going down to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 73 goals to 23. Dominica 23, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 73. And of course, that is 2 wins in a row for St. Vincent and 2 losses in a row for Dominica.
Check, check.
Yeah, well, welcome back. Welcome back. We just had an interview there from Daryl T talking to the captain of the St. Vincent team and also the captain of the Dominica team. It's very interesting, Carter, to know what the Dominica team have to say and the captain of the St. Vincent team have to say in terms of that interview, Daryl.
Yes, it was an interview with the captain, Vasha Adams. Yeah. Vasha Adams and Umian Charles of Dominica. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines victorious here. They have won their second game. They defeated St. Kitts and Nevis last night 62-33. And tonight, really, if I could use the term, they demolished the Dominica team 73-23. So what we have one more game. In fact, one game is in progress on the other court, and maybe Delvin is going to get a look at the scores. Antigua and St. Lucia, Antigua, Barbuda and St. Lucia, and still to come, Barbados versus St. Kitts and Nevis right here on court number 1. And then tomorrow, the order of play is at 6 p.m. St. Vincent and the Grenadines versus Antigua and Barbuda on court number 1. At 6:30, St. Kitts and Nevis will play St. Lucia on court number 2. And at 7:30 p.m., Dominica will take on Barbados on court number 1. But remember, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., St. Lucia and Barbados will play their match. Which they had to abandon last night. So they will play tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is the time. And then on Wednesday, there will be one match on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Barbados will play Antigua Barbuda. And then on Thursday, Antigua and Barbuda will play St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Vincent and the Grenadines will play Barbados. This should be an exciting encounter at 6:30 p.m. And Dominica will take on St. Lucia at 7:30. And then Friday, game starts at 6 p.m. Dominica will play St. Kitts and Nevis. And at 6:30, St. Vincent and the Grenadines will play St. Lucia. So it will be the Battle of the Saints tomorrow. And then at 7:30 p.m., closing and awards ceremony. So everybody close will be on Friday and all the teams will depart on Saturday. So 1 week of exciting OECS ECCB International Netball Series, the second edition, right here in the Commonwealth of Dominica. Delvin Esprit is out there and he's going to give us scores on the match Antigua and Barbuda.
Exciting netball at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. We're just around the match between, we can tell you, St. Lucia against Antigua. We can give you the scores so up to date in that match. St. Lucia 39 and Antigua 18. We're in the third quarter. We're about to start the fourth quarter. And very exciting match. St. Lucia, one of the favorites to win that competition. And also you talk about St. Vincent just defeated Dominica, but Antigua really have to fight hard to come back into that game. They're down 39 goals to 18, and we're heading into the fourth quarter of that match. And the St. Lucia team look very confident. You can see a group of young ladies there looking very, very confident, and I think that their chances in that competition look pretty good. And they look a very fit team, and they seem to be playing some good netball. And as you said, you heard it from Antigua, heading into the third quarter. The officials are well set for us to begin the third quarter. The officials have been doing a fine job so far up to date. I've been rating the officials. They seem to be, and you heard the recent goals there for the fourth quarter of that match. Antigua have to fight back, and they have to fight back. They played very well last night, but tonight things will be much more difficult for them. And we're just hoping, Carter, that Antigua can continue the momentum. They played well last night, but tonight, a much tougher team there tonight, Carter. And I take it back to you, Carter.
Very much, Delvin Esprit. We're about to wrap up the broadcast here at Windsor Park. I can tell you that Dominica went down to St. Vincent and the Grenadines by 73 goals to 23. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 73, Dominica 23. That's the latest position here. We're about to see, in fact, Antigua and Barbuda playing St. Lucia, and then we're about to see St. Kitts. I think St. Kitts will be playing Barbados there on court number 2. So from me, as we take some commercial, remember that Digicel, the Bigger Better Network, has been the sponsor for the broadcast, and thanks for listening. We do hope that you enjoy the broadcast. From Andy Carter and on behalf of Delvin Esprit, we take some commercials, and then that's it from Windsor Park till tomorrow.
Hello, hi. Let me show you something lit. Get your free chats now with BIP. 10-way video and voice calls, discover and games, and that's not all. Surprise points for all of us. It's exciting, it's fabulous. Translate, populate, locate, innovate, but shh, it's a secret, no need to keep it. You won't see me here again. 3, 2, 1, I'll see you in a bit. Download the app now for chat.
Gagnez pour tous les jours dans Digicel BIP pour l'amour promotion. Download app BIP PIP. Suivez canal BIP pour l'amour Dominique. Et puis papa dans toutes ces activités tous les jours et gagner. Ça c'est pas tout. Avec Digicel Primetime Bundle et jouer message sans limite sur BIP. Et plus temps parler sous vidéo. Attention tout le monde à nous commencer vivre. C'est BIP et c'est nous tout cas BIP.
Life is better with a Digicel Prime plan. Turn on your data to stay connected and entertained on the go. Don't stress about Wi-Fi access. Just enjoy more movies on PlayGo, more sports on Sportsmax, more radio on Go Loud, and more music on D-Music. No surprise charges, only entertainment. Get a one-day Prime starter data plan for only $3 in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
No need to search for Wi-Fi when you're not home. Just get a Digicel Prime Jumbo bundle and enjoy. Get an affordable plan with enough data to do literally everything on the go. Watch live TV and news anywhere. Stream radio stations, podcasts, and music on the go. Plus, there's even more data, minutes, and text messages for everything else. Try a 3-day Prime Jumbo bundle today for only $16 and enjoy simple and easy data for what you need when you need it. Download the My Digicel app and activate now, or visit a Digicel store today. Digicel, better together.
Hello, hi. Let me show you something lit. Get your free chats now with BIP. 10-way video and voice calls, discover and games, and that's not all. Surprise points for all of us. It's exciting, it's fabulous. Translate, populate, locate, innovate, but shh, it's a secret, no need to keep it. You won't see me here again. 3, 2, 1, I'll see you in a bit. Download the app now for chat.
looks for a player, finds a goal attack. Goal attack, looks for a player. A little bit of bungling there in the middle, the playing area there. Contact is called there, wing attack. Goal attack, Antigua Barbuda with it. Bounce pass is there, but an infringement there, and Antigua Barbuda with it into the circle. Goes up with a shot. See, there's an infringement call there again. The shooter goes up with a shot and it's good. And they move on to 20. 20-44 is the score. St. Lucia, center pass. Center finds her wing attack. Wing attack to her goal attack. Goal attack to goal shooter. She goes up, tries a shot and it's good. Good scoring. So it's 45-20. Antigua Barbuda, wing attack with it now. To her center. Center, nice pass to her goal attack. Goal attack. She passes to her, her goal shooter, who makes contact with the pole. The ball is her, and she scores. So they move on to 21-45. And St. Lucia with the ball. Goal shooter. Bounce pass is there to her goal attack, who doesn't collect cleanly. A penalty pass there is awarded to St. Lucia. But the ball goes out of court, thrown from the sideline to Antigua Barbuda. The goalkeeper takes the pass. Goal attack. Finds wing defense. Contact is called on the wing defense of St. Lucia. The wing attack Antigua Barbuda. Center finds an infringement there in the circle. And Antigua Barbuda she passes the ball, but the ball is put out of court there by St. Lucia. Trained from behind the goal line. The goal contact is called again on the goalkeeper. It's a free pass and she takes a shot and it's good. So 22-45 is the score. Antigua Barbuda with it. Antigua Barbuda. Offside is called there. With center, St. Lucia. Contact is called on the goalkeeper. Contact again is called on the goalkeeper. The goal shooter steps in, tries a shot, and it's good. And they move on to 23-45. St. Lucia with it. Wing attack. Wing attack passes to her goal, goes up, collects the ball, tries a shot, and it's good. And they move on to 46. 46. Antigua Barbuda center pass. Goal attack. Across to her center. Center bounce passes there. And it's collected by St. Lucia. St. Lucia, wing defense. To her wing attack. To center. To her goal attack. Who passes there to her goal shooter, but the ball goes out of court. Thrown from behind the goal line. Antigua Barbuda. Bounce passes there to the wing defense. Wing defense across to the goal defense. Back to the wing defense. Looks for a player. Passes to her goal attack. Goal attack to the wing attack. Wing attack back to goal attack. Wing attack with it. A nice pass in the circle. The goal shooter goes up, tries a shot, and the ball rolls gently into the basket. So they move on to 24-46 is a score in favor of St. Lucia. St. Lucia center pass. Center. St. Lucia goal attack. Passes to her goal shooter. Tries a shot and it's good. It's in the basket. Antigua Barbuda center pass. Center. The think that she broke the line. St. Lucia with it because we see the correct setting of the penalty there by the umpire, Brown. Wing attack finds her across, trying to pass to her center, but the ball is put out of court by the center of Antigua. Okay, we await a new ball. Center from behind the goal line. St. Lucia. Contact is called there, penalty pass, and they try a shot, and it's good. The goal shooter for St. Lucia scores. It's St. Lucia's center pass. Center finds a player. Penalty pass is awarded to St. Lucia. Long pass into the circle. Contact is called on the goal attack, and goalkeeper Antigua Barbuda comes away with the ball. Goalkeeper finds her goal attack. Goal attack, a long pass to her wing attack. Wing attack in the circle to her shooter, but it's no good. St. Lucia with it. St. Lucia into the circle. Antigua Barbuda with the ball. Goal defense. Looks for a player. But the ball thrown from the sideline at St. Lucia. St. Lucia, long pass into the circle to the goal attack, who tries to pass it to her wing attack, but the wing defense for Antigua Barbuda is offside. Goal attack. Tries to pass, but Antigua Barbuda with it. Wing attack. Passes to her goal attack, a lovely pass there, and she scores to end it off nicely. 25-48 in this final quarter in the game between St. Lucia and Antigua Barbuda in the second OECS ECCB International Series that has been played here in Dominica. Goal shooter Antigua Barbuda goes up with a shot. Oh, contact again is called there, and both players are out of play. The goal shooter scores 26. Goal there. Antigua Barbuda center. Center finds a goal attack. Goal attack there, but it's intercepted there. But Antigua Barbuda is still in possession. Wing defense. Looks for a player. Find her center. Nice pass. Ooh. She's on the ground there. But play continues. St. Lucia with it. Wing defense. Over a third. The whistle goes for over a third, so the ball is thereby collected there by St. Lucia, their pass. Goal attack with it. Bounce pass into the circle, but the ball goes out of court by the goalkeeper of Antigua Barbuda, St. Lucia with it, and they scored their 50th goal. 50-26 is the score. St. Lucia with it now. A long pass into the circle, but it's collected there by the defense. A long pass there, Antigua Barbuda center to her goal defense. Into the circle, but the ball is put out of court there by the goal shooter of Antigua Barbuda. Thrown from behind the sideline. Goal attack. Oh, it's a contact call there. Antigua Barbuda with the ball. She goes up with a shot and it's good. And they would have scored their 27th goal. 50-27. And the whistle signals the end of this quarter, the fourth quarter, in this game between Antigua, Barbuda and St. Lucia. The score is St. Lucia 50, Antigua, Barbuda 27.